Sugar na ako ha. Sige lang. Wala ko. Story ko na ba? Kaya na, sa akong presentation na ito, di ka nakatawa. Walang isa'yo pa, i-record lang. Ayaw mo ka na.
Pare, maglantanin mo, mahal ako.
Serious tayo, dapat.
Yes, your honor.
Okay, gamay ko.
Matindog ko na.
Sasayaw pa, hataw ng tagamay. Sasayaw pa.
Yes, your honor.
Kuya.
Makuha ko na din eh. Yung mga itang pong butler.
Ano na siya? Tulog-tawag siya.
Dati dito ba nila sige ko naman.
Sorry? Muna. Ayaw, dali na siya. Nakagwapa siya kung defense ba daw? Unang libro kong report?
Adaog na mo. Balag, ikaw din.
Migo? Migo? Gwapa mo rin akong defense ako.
Pagdilik mo ko dirigo. Ato mo. Pag ikaw mo dyan.
Lalo na, dito na ba na?
Balihan ito.
Harap sa likod. Sige na bita.
Harap sa likod.
Putay ko lang sa iyo mga kong naluwer ba?
Asa man buwan ni? Ayun, ano po na lagi siya. Ayaw, kahit kayo sa kanya ng tatawa pa po na.
Sige na. Ano pa?
Video?
Buwag dali tayo na ng apo.
Ala.
Para naman na sa
Sala na ta.
Ayan sa tabi.
Ay mong kinikat kay.
Meron ka. Abigay sa sige.
Ay, layo mag-late na. Sa tanan mo.
Kung nga kami, mag-briefing ka rin, tara magsugot ka. Hanapin niyo yung kailangan natin. Nasunsin na kami.
Ay!
So,
Ayun sa tindog. Kay po tindog.
ito ang doon.
All rice mo na guys.
All rice.
Gansa.
Wala pa rin. Briefing sa.
Briefing pa nita. Out.
Briefing pa rin.
Mayroon na.
Mansa na. Ubo sa'yo, karoon na. Ubo sa'yo. Laptawin na. Ayaw mo katawa. Wala yun.
Tindog na
Ibang alam ko daan. Kaya dapat alerto ko sa inyo mga chairman na. Sige mo rin magyatang.
Aday.
Ako na ulit ang pag-ano.
Start na, amigo, start. Wala niyo mo start.
Ate, gigamit na oh. Gigamit ang tripod. Ay, kuha ka na. Kinsa mo lang sa tripod na niyo pa wala.
Sige.
Ay, siya. Gamay na.
Dapat mag-nag-
Inang. Ikaw sa ingon og kuan.
Everything sa kanya.
Ikaw sa ingon og.
Mana break eh.
Wala ko extra nga camera. No, extra nga script.
Na,
May pa para mabalo ka.
Sige na, break it.
All rise.
Gusto? Briefing ka bitaw.
Ang sa witness na to. Oh, isa din mo.
Sino pa niyo kan ano dong hindi ko magbebas ko yan.
Hindi na. Dahil na. Hindi sa may oil rice man, hindi ko magge. Dahil juma ang magge. Pagani.
Ikaw man nagboy ni.
Raya, dito mo.
Ryan ka. Ryan ka.
Tapos na.
Oo.
Ang sila.
All rise. Almighty God, in our proceedings today, guide us in the path of righteousness and the fulfillment of the promises of your kingdom. The court is now in session. Honorable Judge Nelby Tomal is presiding.
Call the case.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape.
Sige, prosecutor, hindi na may liabayin for prosecution. Siguro na.
Hello, my purpose. Respectfully appealing for the defense, Your Honor.
Is the accused around?
Notice is around, Your Honor.
Arraign the accused.
People of the Philippines versus John Agapito, John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 741248. The undersigned accused, John Christian Agapito. No. Wala ko ano to.
Ang kuwan mo?
Gamot no?
Kamot ba?
Hindi na ako dito.
Pagkaman sarado. Tapos,
Gani. Then ay titintingin.
Diba ni? Briefing ko man.
Sige.
The undersigned accused John Christian Agapito the crime of rape under Article 5 of the Revised Penal Code committed as follows. That on or about May 2021 at around 7 o'clock in the evening in the barangay Nakpan, Gilman City, Negros, Quintana.
ay, hindi. Basa baragaan na naman eh. Ano ito pinali?
Oo.
Yes.
Correction lang. And within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, the above-named accused with love disarms by means of force, violence, and intimidation, and that is by attacking and hitting with a rod-like instrument one Gian Casipong, which resulted in her incurring serious physical injuries that almost caused her death. And while the victim was in such a defenseless situation, did then, under have carnal knowledge of said Gian Casipong against her will and consent, contrary to law. Do you understand the allegations of the facts?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea?
Di mo mo ko?
Not guilty. Ano po naman dali?
Wala mo din.
Hindi, trial pa ni.
Wala pa may ikabalo ka sa nilo.
Eh, wala. Asa din mo ko? Ikaw the case na, di ba?
Asa ko kanang daw?
Nang mamong ko mo, ikaw the case, di ba?
Oo. Oo. Saan ko
Di lang mamong ko, ikaw the case.
That was the court is now in session.
Alin ko na mo dali.
Gamong ko mo.
Kung nagis, pag yun ako kung
Honorable Judge Nel dito man.
Dahil ang booking sa'yo, surya mo na yung something doon.
Sige.
Isa lang live.
Supay ko.
Start na. Start na.
Ano tayo?
Wala.
One at a time pa. Pero sige.
Sige. Ikaw, ayun nga.
Gani. Kaya ayun na yung live basta sa iyo. Isa mo para hindi mo mabulol. Masugdan mo ka bulol. Bulol.
Sa loob.
Kaya yung
Sa loob.
Iman necessary nga.
Sige.
Hindi lang, basta fluent lang.
Ano ko dito?
Tuman. Ay, plantaw diri ha sa kamera. Tuman. Ay, nagplantaw sa kamera dyan. Party ka ron. Party ka sa touch room. Dili na sa kutub sa... Wala na sa kutub. Dili na sa kutub sa call the case.
You call the case. Yan.
Inside track of court.
Ako.
So, dala sa court, sa court.
Sa court interpreter na katong taas kayo.
Ano na ang call na guys? Hindi ko na madaya. Tumantay kami. Sige, sige.
Start na?
Saan na yung call? I-activate doon na. Video ba? Just one.
Ibalhin na ng flag mo gamay, oh. Dito speakers.
Dili lang mas ning siling panani. Oh. On.
Yes, ah! Wait na!
Anak.
Pwede mo kud ori.
Ayaw lang yung makita na dito.
Ah, dili.
Wait
sa.
Right?
May fan. Hindi mo makita tanan.
Nagalito kamera.
Wala naman gabi ng diri.
Ay, ano naman may imuha para focus daw. Ang kamera para focus sa mga istorya ba? Ay mo, nabali mo ikuha ang kamera, ang istorya ka. Focus talaga. Kaya naaman rin na no, para
Ay, na lang sa focus.
I-video na lang ito na ako na.
Sana na.
Wala pa sa video.
Ako na ng video. Storage na na.
Iko ang sunod.
Start na? Gusto mo kita time?
All rise. Almighty God, in our proceedings today, guide us in the path of righteousness for the fulfillment of your greater glory. Amen. The court is now in session. Honorable Judge Nel Tuman is presiding.
Call the case.
People of the... Oh, okay then. Sige. Sige na. Yeah.
Focus na niyo.
That's up.
Inom na lang. Bitsi-bitsi ba ko? Yeah.
Ba, uy.
Ato na siguro kadapit mo.
Ito, pagkabalong. Kasi ano yan?
Hindi ato po.
Ato katubangan mo. Ato na dito.
Okay. Gaan ka. Gusto na kami yung gusto na.
Hindi na kinukuha dito na.
Ito ba? Ito ba?
Yun lang ang nasa mga.
Dire para makakuha.
Sorry, kaya para
Order of the court. Ang mga seniors.
Okay. Sa
Dito, ano na.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case. Katsa. Criminal case number 7112. At ako ano ka ni?
How? Dilera?
Tamo. Mapil mo nung.
Sige, pero dagang
Yan na lang. People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape.
Senior prosecutor, Juena Media Valley for the prosecution. Your Honor.
Kaya Maripaco, respectfully appearing for the defense, Your Honor.
The accused, around.
The accused is found, Your Honor.
Arraign the accused.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape. The undersigned accuses John Christian Agapito. Direct lang, sangit na direct. Putol-putol lang sa ano. Pagkakasawagin, hawak kita dami.
Mas stable naman, ito na sa focus.
Kasi,
Kaya na siya.
Palawag na.
sa kwa,
Ako na, dahan pa kamera, i-insert. Ito mo,
gani,
Palawag na. Palawag.
Tatorang sa dito sa likod. Mura magkaulan.
o ka na,
Zero?
tanan.
Halagan mo ka.
Sige na, agwang ka ka.
Balik ko ni.
Tanan.
Balik sa buwan.
Ay, sulod.
Basta sa all rice.
Oo.
I-click sa to.
Click sa lang.
Diyan.
Ay, ibak.
Napalagi usa.
Ibak ba, ibak.
Napalagi usa,
Ay,
di ba?
ibak. Balik ko yung video.
Katong nga black nga country.
Ay, gana po ni tanan.
Kana.
All rice. Bali na, Judge.
Judge ba?
Ang decision siya mo kinabuhat dyan siya. Repon ka ron.
Kita yung mga upaw, Judge.
Chandelier, oy. Judge ba? Chandelier nga orange. Ito judge, babe.
Nakainis na na.
Yan ba?
Oh, sila mama. Isa. 1, 2, 3.
All rise. Almighty God, in our proceedings today, guide us in the path of righteousness for the fulfillment of your greater glory. Amen. The court is now in session. Honorable Judge Nelly Tomal is presiding.
Call the case.
Isa ko lang ito.
Galit po ko kayo sila. People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape.
City Prosecutor Journal Media Bailey for the prosecution. Your Honor.
Ella Maripaco, respectfully appearing for the defense, Your Honor.
Is the accused around?
The accused is around, Your Honor.
Arraign the accused.
People of the Philippines. Ano ba na ginawa ko din?
Naintinsa ko sa intensity.
Malon ba na kung kamera mo?
Adik ko
Balat.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape. The undersigned accuses John Christian Agapito the crime of rape under Article 335 of the Revised Penal Code committed as follows. That on or about May 20, 2021 at around 7 o'clock in the evening in the Barangay Hinakpan, Giholngan City, Negros Oriental. And within the jurisdiction...
Kat. Ay, ibang tao din dyan.
Sumpay na ko ato.
Dili, dili ka ng
Kumpiyansa
sagot.
na itong kamera mo.
Antik ka na.
Kasi na wala mo lang sa mga agapo.
Ano sa bahay na lang tao?
Eh, dumilang tayo. Dumilang tayo ako. Focus na ako.
Tapos na.
Adik ini selalu
Adik-adik na niya.
Ikaw adik mo.
Tapos delete na ako niya. Kasi ikaw, uy.
Balik na ba?
Katurang iya
Adik
ha.
ba?
Unsa ni, delete ako niya ha. Sayangan niya.
Sige, sige, sige.
Adik na.
Binigyan ko. Ay, talas ka na.
Patawa dia do.
Awa o. Oo, ha. Ano.
Adik man lang siya.
Ulan na na siya. Muhammad na siya. Mulan na. Nana.
Adik mo.
Ay, ganda. Wala tayo ako. Focus
Okay,
na
balik,
ako.
balik.
Kaya isa ha.
Balik sa ulo.
Kay dita oy.
Sa sing na lang niya. Siya lang itini.
Di pa na kusasan, di ba siya?
Wait, ano lang yun?
Di na ni kay kuana, nana mata sa kuan dili
Ano
na.
yung pulis niya?
Ang nasa dito na.
Normal
Sige, ikaw na lang.
Huwag kang balik mo.
Wala na lang.
Sige.
Isa. 1, 2, 3, start.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape. The undersigned accuses John Christian Agapito the crime of rape under Article 335 of the revised penal code committed as well. The padayon na gani.
Sorry,
Wala. Ay, mas dito ako lang to.
Ha?
Ginawa mo tayo.
Okay.
Hindi nagipagkatawa, promise.
Okay ka, Judge.
Ay, may focus na.
Kasi ka rin mo.
Pinagkat na nga itong mga side cam siya.
At least.
Sige na. Start, basa. Ay, isa, napa na.
Basta. Kina? Dahil lang.
Hindi siya pa.
Meron pa
Dito, lagot.
Tadi ko ka-addict.
Adik, tipis ka rin nga, adik. Alam, adik ko kasyok, di ko na pumarap siya kasi po.
Sige na.
Wala, limpiuhan di ko anzay. Maglimpyo di ko anzay.
Pag dinilar sa'yo, hindi ko man akong magkakuan ko ano yung
Mag-iwan ka sa kanwa. Sige.
Ay, sa ha.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal.
Okay, ka po.
May nailang may.
Nina, kalmar ba? Ras na ko, kalmar.
Wala ka
Sa ha.
tawa. Focus act as a professional din po.
Professional killer.
1, 2, 3.
People of the Philippines versus John Christian Agapito, criminal case number 7412 for rape. The undersigned accuses John Christian Agapito the crime of rape under Article 335 of the revised penal code committed as follows. That on or about May 20, 2021 at around 7 o'clock in the evening in the Barangay Nakpan, Gihangan City, Negros Oriental, Philippines, and within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, the above named accused with law designed by means of force, violence, and intimidation, that is by attacking and hitting with a rod-like instrument, that is 1J and Kasipong, which resulted in her incurring serious physical injuries that almost caused her death. And while the victim was in such a defenseless situation and dead then, and there have carnal knowledge of said Jan Kasipong against her will and consent, contrary to law. Do you understand the allegations of the facts?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
The accused pleaded not guilty, Your Honor.
What was the status of this case before the fire?
Prior to the fire, a pre-trial order has been issued by this honorable court. We now pray Your Honor that our motion for constitution of records be granted. We approach the bench.
Proceed. Finding the motion for reconstitution of records sufficient in form and substance. This court hereby grants and admits the evidence attached thereto.
Stop.
Asa naman yung dapat?
Wala pa to, na pa to.
Sunod o siya, sunod? Si Kansay Chalino?
Third case na.
Sorry, nakita.
Third page na, third page.
Equal your witness kasi ang
Wala
mga
pa yun, pa kung what is your first witness, the victims.
Third page.
Judge, gyapon nila nga karin proceed with the
Hindi
trial.
na naman rin, ang call your witness, dali na.
Oh, three days na.
Kung yung witness na daw.
Dira ko.
I-pause na nila after aling yes, Your Honor. After na po. Para.
Hindi niya ta?
Hindi ka rin na. Thank you.
Ay, nara. Lingkod ko. Parang na kasi.
Ingkod ka na pa.
Sorry na ko, Judge. Sayo ko kami.
Sorry po. Naka-checker na mo, Judge. Pantalon. Sige, ready go.
Proceed with the
Trial.
trial.
Ako gani. Sorry, sir.
Proceed with the trial. Prosecution. Who is your first witness?
The victim herself, Gianni Casipon, Your Honor.
Is she ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Call your witness.
May we call Miss Gianni Casipon to come to the witness stand?
Asa po dapat ani?
Direkta.
Tulin ko?
Meron, meron.
Tindog doon, ano?
Tindog na ko na sa takto na kung ko.
Tingnan na.
Yan mo anak siya dito.
Karon eh, dugay-dugay.
Hindi rin ako.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Nandito kayo kung ako sa...
Hindi na.
Kaya mo rin ka.
Barog pa ka.
Barog lang, barog lang.
Balik ka na.
Barog lang.
Balik to.
Tapos
Dili na.
anak ka, tuloy mo.
Oh, dili na.
Kaso may nabigyan ka kamera ako. Kuha ko niyan, kuha ko niyan.
Pero pwede naman hindi ka. Barog mo lang.
Barong nga guys.
Barog lang.
Parang kaya pagpa niya.
Ataro yung edit. Sige, tara, dalan.
Wait. Kung sa... Kaya dapat kuha.
Ay,
Gamitin mo to.
mag-state your personal ba? Mag-ano na mag-ako na lang. Ay,
Katarang mo ka na idol.
sorry, Marini.
Yes.
Sila lang.
Start ah.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your personal circumstances.
I, J.N. Casipong, 22 years old, and a resident of Barangay Hinakpan, Holman City.
We offer the testimony of the witness complainant to prove that the accused committed a crime upon his person. This witness, for the record, please state your name, status, job, and residence.
Barog pa.
Ah,
Eh, kinanglan,
Ang
katulog
witness
na pa
na-
isnan, magsigirat sa tindro.
ay, after the wedding mo masulti sa ay.
I, J.N.
Kaya pa.
So, kinsan saya
Kung malingkod na ka. Manana. Di mo.
Gian rin na. Balik.
excuses
Sa
na
balik na. Sa panahon ng kami pa.
ignorance sa
So, mapipili.
the old truth.
Old truth.
Dere, panigyon. First, ano dere? Panigyon, whole kuha na niya.
Pwede naman yung ulit.
Oh, pwede naman.
Yung pin-
Eh, dito na ni Kamar, bahalagkat ha? Pagkat-kat. Kailan ako ni pandilit ang mga nakuan.
Sige.
Tuloy ko na pag-dili ay kuya sa sipong na. Pwede mo ka magpupupong ko kabuhangan na.
Ako rin nag-load ba? Nag-load
Oo, dili na sa tubang ako.
Tapos balik ka ulit ko yan. Hanggang sa libo ang gas din.
Bago pa na
Tapos
lupa,
di
ito
ang
lang.
anak.
Eh, kuko ka ito daw ng kaman.
Hindi, hindi ko diretso kay raise your right hand. Pag-asa mo pupong ko kanina, ni kanin. Kung mo state
Insufficient
na ay kuya
evidence.
sa sipong.
The accused
Sige na, parang.
now dismissed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Balik ka.
Oh, man.
Subot?
Ano na eh?
Balik siya ay, balik siya sa...
Dili na ka sa kanilo, witness.
Pag-edit na namin yun.
Asa tawag lang.
Balik sila na.
Asa mo?
Katutuan. Tingin mo ha.
Can I proceed with the trial?
Dili. Kato ka, anay.
Nalilingkod naman
Kato, nga ikaw lang chuba-chuba.
Ako?
Ngayon ko? Nga ikaw lang.
Ako lang. Kanina ko may recall Miss
Dili sa witness, ayaw dyan kasi ito.
Pwede.
Court defender ko.
Hindi, pwede na.
Raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand. Ikat na na.
Nagkatras ako.
Raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your personal circumstances.
I, J. Anticipo, 22 years old, a resident of Barangay Mapan, Bohol, and City.
You offer the testimony of the witness complainant to prove that the accused committed a crime upon his person. This witness, for the record, please state your name, status, job, and residence.
I, J. Anticipo, 22 years old, a resident and sales student.
Isa, yung wala ba, ay, yung wala daw, yung wala ba, wait, sa'yo, production mo,
Masaya ko din. I am J. Anticipo, 22 years old.
Isa, ay, ganito po ito.
Bilang ka natin.
Bili ka.
Hindi na meron dali kay most dali man.
Kung tatamabot brigwa ka mo rin.
Mga na lang tagali ko nga. Guilty o...
1, 2, 3, 4.
I am J. Anticipo, 22 years old, single, student, and resident in Barangay Mapan, Bohol, and City.
This witness, do you know John Christian Agapito, the accused in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know him personally?
Yes, he has been my neighbor since I was still very young.
What else?
He also a farmer in a nearby field. I often see him with my grandfather during harvest season.
Have you had any interaction with him?
None, ma'am. But sometimes I noticed that when I passed his house, he would stare at me.
Objection, Your Honor. The statement is irrelevant. The witness can prove whether the accused did or did not stare at her.
Sustain.
Cut. Just kalma din, sir.
Nakulpaan sa.
Gimana,
Judge
Judge?
na?
Judge.
Sustain.
Napagani. One, two, three, start.
Sustain. Strike out the last statement.
So, you had no dealings with him prior to this case?
No, ma'am.
I see. This witness, what happened on the night of May 20, 2021?
I was raped, ma'am.
When did the accused rape you?
I believe it was 7 o'clock in the evening, ma'am.
Where did this happen?
It happened in the rice fields, ma'am.
Why were you in the rice fields at that time of the day?
I was supposed to go to the Boholian City to buy a dinner for me and my grandfather. I was walking through the rice puddles when the accused approached me behind.
Stop.
Laki lang po. Kaya pa? Meron ba? Kulihan ako tingkay ka dito.
Lain na pa naging angle sa.
Yes, Your
Stress
Honor.
na ka.
Patong din.
Kameraman.
Pwes, dito man ka mukha tawa. Ay, ganun mo, alas, sugat. Kaya mo tanaw ko na gusto sa buwan po.
Ano mo natawa?
Siya po, ano yung rin? Ano lang
Ano mo natawa mo?
Ay, smile ko para dili na ka. Ano, smile ko siya. Mukha tawa.
How did you know it was the accused who approached you?
Awash.
Awash ka, girl.
Time!
Balik ka na.
Sorry, wait.
Siya.
Hoy! Karang babe, punay mo ang kamot, babe. Karang ano na ba?
Ano ko?
Ano na ba? Karang mo yung mga birthday ko na nagkaroon na kayo.
Judge mo ta.
Pero nga na martilyo na dyan.
Ibot mo na ito naglas sa kunya.
How did you know it was the accused who approached you?
I was bringing a flashlight since it was already dark. When I suddenly noticed some movement from behind, it was the accused, who seemed to appear suddenly from nowhere. I lifted the flashlight on her and illuminated his face, and I was able to recognize him.
What was your reaction when you saw the accused?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevant. It does not tend to prove that fact in issue.
Overruled.
Wait, stop. The court interpreter interprets.
Dali ang pagkakaw sa judge mo eh. Ikaw may request judge mo eh.
What then happened next, if any?
I greeted him playing Gabi, but I noticed that he was bringing a red-like object that was hiding behind his back.
Did he reply to your greeting?
No, Mom. He laughed at me. I was startled. Then I tried to turn away, but he looked out at me immediately, and I felt very strong pain at the back of my head, and I felt very strong pain. I think it was because the accused hit me with a red-like object that he was holding.
Your Honor, I move to strike the answer of the witness. It is a mere opinion of the witness.
Stop.
Ito si Judge.
Katabi. Mutabi.
Judge, talaga sa judge.
Supay, may ataga? Hindi ba naman eh?
Na?
Ikaw na to atas. Sunod. Ikaw na dito. 1, 2, 3. Yato, ma-distract mo. Colorful kayo. Panat.
Granted.
And what happened to you after you felt the strong pain in your head?
I felt dizzy and I fell down, Mom.
Did you lose consciousness?
No, Mom. I was dizzy and my head was really pain, but I was still conscious. I could still feel the pain that was happening. Ako na lang, start.
Taasan mo na sulpud ako. Ano mo ka? Oh, sindang bulitan. Ano siya?
Ito ba nagila? Iyan, bigyan na.
Anak mo kasi ilihok bro. Ano ba? Sana ba kayo pakita na dari?
No, Mom. I was dizzy. My head was really painful, but it was.
Sab.
But I was.
Oh, ako din apil ang no. Ingon akong go, kuan sa kagamay. Para malalan siya. Basta.
No, Mom. I was dizzy and my head was really painful, but I was still conscious. I could still feel the pain. What was happening to me? I was closing my eyes and pretending to be dead because I was afraid that he would kill me if he finds out that I was still breathing.
What then happened afterwards?
The accused, he pulled down my jogging pants. He also removed my panty, blouse, and
Janisa.
tawa.
Katawa na naka-attorney yan eh.
Gislo mo niya.
Sakto mo ba ito ko?
Oh, yeah.
Kaya medyo marap na kanya ba na mula
Conscious
ko.
na siya.
Wala ko ba yan?
Pugong na lang.
Ako pa. Wala, ikaw talaga dito dapit sa...
Wala ka pra na. Manat?
Sugod bro.
Wala kita sa may brana. Dito rin ikat. Ay, lang ikat ito. Sakto ito. Bakat rin mo sa nas.
Lain ka.
One minute.
Malag na yung sa street eh.
Ate ka sa rin ako.
Pugong na lang.
Katawa kay Bastos kita. Labi ito isa.
Uy, puluha lang yung kamot.
Play na play.
Ano na ba? One, two, three, start.
No, Mom. I was dizzy and my head was really painful, but I was still conscious. I could still remember what was happening with me. I was closed my eyes, pretending to be dead because I was afraid that he would kill me if he finds out that I was still breathing.
What then happened afterwards?
The accused, he pulled my jogging pants, then my panty, my blouse, and my bra.
After he undressed you, what did he do next?
He went on top of me.
What happened then?
He sucked my breast. He also removed my pants.
And after that,
He was forcing his penis inside my vagina.
did he succeed in putting his penis into your vagina?
Yes, Mom.
What did you feel when he inserted his penis?
I felt really painful, Mom.
What happened next?
He started his pumping movements, Mom.
For how long did the accused perform this pumping movement?
For quite some time, Mom.
After that, what happened?
He came me, then he stood up and put on his thighs. He then checked if I was still breathing. I held my breath and pretended to be dead.
What happened afterwards?
He covered me with grass, then he left.
What did you do after he left?
I tried to feel my head, the one where he hit me. It was bleeding profusely. I tried to move, but it was too painful. I lost consciousness after.
What happens next?
I regained my consciousness. I didn't know what time it was, but it was all that.
Tubag din mo sa tubag mo na.
O ikat lang sa aming
I
pagkamay.
regained my consciousness.
Sa witness. Selection.
Init sa loob.
Sierra.
One, two, three. I regained my consciousness. I don't know what time it was, but it was still dark. I started to crawl towards the bright lights. I crawled and crawled until I reached the bright lights. I was too exhausted to move, and I just lied down there, hoping and praying the whole time that someone could see me and bring me to the hospital.
Cut.
I was so tired, ano?
I was so tired.
Dapat eh,
Hindi pa lang.
Pero, I was so tired.
I was so tired.
So big.
Pero kung nakabot mo dahil sa kuyog na ako ako.
Pilas video. Video ka na ako ka?
Medyo ako nimo.
Video ko nimo po.
Ay, kung natawa na, lumanta na yun.
Isa.
Ay, katawa na.
Wala akong katawa.
Ay,
Saan mo mga doktor? Tulong mo. Isa ha? Wala ko kumita.
One, two, three. I was so tired and could hardly move anymore. I felt conscious again.
what then happened afterwards?
When I woke up, I was already in the hospital. I see my grandfather talking to the policeman and the emergency room.
In the hospital, Did they conduct any examinations or tests for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you still remember the examinations or tests done to you?
Yes, the medical personnel conducted physical examination and vaginal swab to my mom.
What happened after?
I stayed in the hospital until I was strong enough to go to the police station. Together with my grandfather, filed a formal complaint against the accused.
Now, Ms. Asipo, if accused is inside the courtroom, will you please point at him?
Hindi ko maniakat, ha?
Sa problema ko ngayon sa akong...
Siyempre, tadlo mo ko.
Itagod mo siya, itagod mo siya.
Siya.
Matiwag ko dire.
Ah,
Tadlo ko ni mo ko.
after ala niya tutlo na raw na sulti sa doon, itatsa ka siya.
Oh.
I am John Christian. Nagasito your honor.
Medyo pangisog ka diha, pangisog ka diha.
Pasgay mo ang
Tapos guna nimo diha.
Mas
Singgit ba? Marga singgit.
Sa...
Pila?
One... Sing-sing. Ito ba?
kuha na eh.
One...
Isa lang siya.
Katawa sa movie. Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. Iulod na. Tiyaw.
Siya lang, gusto siya.
Mutindog siya, mutindog.
Okay, right.
Ah, mutindog. Hindi sa. Sagot siya.
Dira, kalmar ka diya. Para kita na kung mga kaso.
One, two, three, and start.
It was weird.
Ano ni charot bang ka? Charot ka na ako, tarot na ko ha.
Hindi, ikaw ang bangko.
Okay naman ko na ko, mas nindot kini ko na nga nga medyo wide ko tong man ba.
Why?
Sanay ka.
Sa gis.
Charot ka na mo.
Charot na rin siya.
Listen carefully.
Kita niyo ako ba?
Pakita na mo.
Kapitan mo na may kakas. Yeah, parang ka.
Itong bali sunod.
Someone is waiting.
Daliwa tali guys. Okay.
One, island na rin ha. One, two,
It was weird. It was him. He was the one who raped me.
Diyan isa? Pako.
Naman.
Yung laro ba yung natawa?
Ano ka tutuyog ha?
Laro na yung yung din si Pako.
Bago?
Hindi
Sa bago.
Sige.
Ah. Bugay.
Kabalos ko. Narinig ko ba?
Naghanap ka upay sa...
Tingnan.
Ay, rago kayo. Yan, ano yung katawa? Ako na.
One, two, three, start.
It was him. It was him. He was the one who raped me.
Interpreter.
Interpret mo.
Ito na.
Interpreter na. Nakulason. Si John Christian Tarpolano, Gatito yung honor.
Ito local ka na.
Ito sa likod mo. Rumah para ito.
Mag-iwa sila si Mama. Ganun ka na kamatindo.
Tindog gratis na nila.
O, lingkod na ba?
Lingkod sa kanya, patindog ka.
Lingko na ka na.
Tingnan na si ma'am, nagpungko lang mo yan.
Pwede na siya kagalaw mo na sa agents. Ako may agents.
Ay, oo, nyara na yung no further questions.
Wala na kayo. Lingkod na po
O, yan ang lingkod ka na yung no further questions.
Nagkakalas mo na ako ng lingko.
Bayada.
Josh?
Wala na tayo.
Lingkod ka ba? Lingkod ka na po.
Sa play bargaining.
Okay.
One, two,
Witness is pointing to a man wearing an inmate uniform. Could the man rise and state his name?
I am John Christian.
Sama ka? Ano na kay?
Sa inmen?
Ibalik kay inmate man na.
Ah, lagi dyan.
Inmate.
Lagi mo.
Dali mo na.
Inmate.
Basa-basa TikTok.
Inmate daw, inmate. Piniriso ba?
Inmate.
Tawag ka na.
Inmate na, inmate. Inmate.
Isa na kung di yung
Inmate.
Sige, balik.
dawoy.
Sige, tawag ko ano pito.
Kaya.
Yes, sir, sir.
Diba?
Kagadahan.
Ang tuloy na.
Di na ko tanong mo.
Sakto, adik ba yun? Adik?
Kali sa ito na niligaw.
Putinto po ba ko?
Oo.
Ayun, ano, pati daw.
All
Okay,
our
okay.
witness counsel.
Kasi matalagan ka.
Sige, balik.
Sige.
5, 5, 5, 6, 7, and.
Wait, Sige.
1, 2, seryoso kayo good. 1, 2, 3, start.
Witness is pointing to a man wearing an enemy uniform. Hear the man rise and state his name.
I am John Christian Agapito, Your Honor.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Cut! 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 Cut!
Narration mo na na.
Situation, iwari ako na.
Asan ka?
Sapa yun.
Okay, bye.
Prepare his neighbor. Prepare his
Taas sa
neighbor.
inuha, Jai.
Sige ra, iPhone bitaw ang video.
Asa na? Kinsa sunod? Istorya.
Ikaw eh.
Prosecutor.
Prosecutor ba? Prosecutor, judge.
Nang ikat na after sa nako prosecutor.
Kinsa may sunod ani guys? Kinsa may mo istorya?
Ako.
Si judge. Ay, hindi. Dire ikat after the judge.
So karon nga create kinsa mo istorya subot.
Ako din judge din ako din judge.
Di ba na? Ay, delay. Ah.
Dali na lang.
1, 2, 3, start.
With the permission of this honorable court, Your Honor, may I call our second witness.
Call your next witness, counsel.
Our second witness, Your Honor, is Miss Juliet Urulan, a helper or farmer in a nearby rice field, who saw the victim unconscious during the night of May 20, 2021, where the accused allegedly raped her.
Counsel, swear the witness.
Dila kami.
Kasi tindog yun. Hindi pa lakaw siya. Ano niya ba?
Saan mo daw?
Barog ka ba?
Sana sa gikan sa kanito, videohan sa atin ka.
Videohan ka na
Gikan
ako.
ka gikan ka rin.
Videohan sa kaniya. Video ko.
I-video sa kanako ka.
Dapat promotion ha. Sa isang solution.
Ayan na! Ayan na! Ay na. Ako po gani.
Sino? Roman ka?
Hindi pinapit na?
1, 2, 3, start.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this hearing?
Wala.
Yes, I do, Robin.
Ano?
Swear.
Ano?
Sino na yun pala?
Dili, sa important sugod.
Di-chat ko na niya.
Wala pa.
Sa balik.
Pamato.
Sa balik. Balik.
Call your next witness, counsel.
Kung ko sa 1, 1, 2. Ay, lang to dire. O sa, ayo sa 1, 2, 3, start.
Do you swear to tell the truth?
Diyan isa.
Maling advance mag ha?
Yes, I do na isa.
Balik sa balik.
Wala sa interpreter.
Dilikat ko dili na. Dili ka buta ka dilikat.
Sige, pwede ma-post dyan.
Ah, sorry.
Ay, nasa nag-libo.
1, 2, 3, start. Isa.
Yun sa rin eh.
Yes, weh.
Kita ang gapupulanan yung mga video.
Kaya karala siya.
Hindi, ikaw naman yun.
Hindi sa rin naunod ko.
Sa kakusaw. Pwede ko gilabtan dra ha? Ayun, hayag ka.
Judge. I got judge.
Sige, ikaw pa'y mauna break roll sa accused. 1. Ay, babae na judge. Ay, lalabo. 1, 2, 3, start.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this hearing?
Yes, I do.
Will you please state your name, address, and other personal circumstances?
I am Coraline Joliet, a resident of Nakpan, Gilngan City.
Sakto-sakto na yan yung tone. Pinagusin ko.
Dire lang sa I am.
Ay,
Gutom na, guys.
I am Ros, I am Ros. 1, 2, 3, start.
I am Juliet Horolan, a resident of Barangay Hinakpan, Gilngan City, to the parish, all helper or farmer.
Your witness, counsel.
Your Honor, the purpose of the testimony of the witness is to provide corroborating evidence as to the testimony of the victim to show proof that the accused on May 20, 2021, with lewd designs by means of force, violence, and intimidation, did then and there attack, assault, fornicated with a private complainant against her will and some violation.
Cut!
Eyes to eyes, Manol, Judge. Proceed.
Ang sarap ng tulog natin dyan sa pulang.
Tulog-tulog
Sarap ng buhay mo, laki-laki na sino, tulog-tulog ka dyan.
Tumura na kalbaan ka ba?
Proceed na dayon.
Radyo pula ka gaaba o mga pantalon. Nag-checker dog kuhan.
sakto lagi niya. Kailangan gipi ko. Dili ko na rin
Sakto na, oy.
Sakto na eh. Ano yung proceed, no?
Sakto na. Proceed.
Ayun sa'yo. Sa'yo.
Sakto na. 85.
Kinala ko po.
So, balik ko na. Dili na.
Sakto na ako na. I-focus kay kay. Hindi na siguro balik ka.
Focus kay mag-clean binig ka rin pa rin.
Tawag ko na ako ni Judge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ha? 1, 2, Husga? 1, 2, 3, start.
Proceed.
Miss Witness, where were you on the night of May 20, 2021?
I was finishing the clothes and getting ready to go home.
Were you alone that night or with somebody?
I was alone because the others already went home early that day.
Did you observe something unusual that night?
Objection, Your Honor. Speculative.
Sustain.
Cut now.
What happened?
Cut, right?
Biyot ka.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sino si A?
Sarap.
Sinurolan.
And
Wala mo ro, ela mo.
Wait, sinurolan.
Ten.
Understand, guys.
1, 2,
What happened when you were on your way home?
I heard someone's crying like out of pain and asking for help.
What did you do then?
I tried to find where it was coming from and who it was.
And what did you find out?
I saw the victim, my neighbor, and was lying on the ground, hurt, clothes torn, and struggling to call out for help.
What did you do when you found out that it was your neighbor?
I immediately went to her and asked her what happened.
That's good, huh? Tayo pa kung straight.
Huh?
Your witness.
Sayop guys.
Kanang he kept on repeating kanang ikaw na ko si
Ay, nabalid din ko kuwan.
She keep repeating. Wala na number sa pages lang.
kani
May tagibutan mo na ito.
Ano? Hindi ba?
kani ba i-state lang ako ng name
Oo.
Kani ba
He was repeating the name of the
May I call
Immediately.
I immediately went to
Ayun.
her and
May I call our third
Ito.
witness?
nabaylo lang kanyang duha ka page na.
Kuara din niya pa.
Ikaw na. Siya na
I
doon?
immediately
Wala.
went.
May I call your third witness?
Pasa po ni mo sa judge.
So?
She keep repeating. She
Sayot
keep
dahil
on
mong script
repeating.
judge? Baylo daw.
sayap nagyaging na bitaw ako
So, kung
Yung
kamatilyo.
na-proceed dito. Patulog tulog.
Sayop abot ka dira.
Yung mag-proceed. Nara, dahil.
Yung chicken.
Ana, kani dayo. Kani
Lugo
baylo
na
kan
din
baylo.
Lugo na
Dani
din
sa tanan. Balik.
ako man siya
Asa na gaito? Ay, ikaw na mit. Immediately na ka. Oh.
She kept on
Sakto
repeating.
na
wala ko ani tapos
Wala ka na yun.
No matter what that it is,
Ito na kasi she just
say,
keep on. Ikaw, what then? What did she say?
what then, if any,
para pangalan niya gapito ako ng ano
Just
Ano ba?
what then if any did she say?
She just keep repeating.
Yeah.
ano basa pa na ko na
Oh, she just keep repeating.
Mo din mahal. Kasi lubrang balipin.
But, una.
Isa na tarapit, dito tuloy.
But then,
Kaubos sa good back ko in mga papers.
Then,
Doon lang akusado. How dare you? Akusado ka. Ikaw pa yung rape. Ikaw pa yung huyab na.
Tulog no guys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
what then, if any, did she say?
just keep on repeating Chan Christian Agapito Chan Christian Agapito
And do you know this person who the victim is referring to?
yes he is our neighbor
Is he present in this courtroom right now? Cut na.
Yes sir.
Yes, mana? Yes.
Yes na dapat na.
Yes, nakapat mo.
Yes.
Yes na rin.
Yes, kay lahat.
Eh,
I'm so sorry.
yes ka.
Practice mo lang di ano guys ha.
Hinahinay, yes
Pasensya
ka.
rin ka,
Yes.
guys.
Pinagdiwan natin yung
Sila na palit nato. Pagkita nila ito.
Kaya ako ako nang salida. Kaya ako nang salida.
Isa. 1, take it.
Mukha, bukuan ko.
Sila. Interview.
1, 2, 3, start.
yes
With the court's permission, can you point the accused?
it was him
Sino yun?
TikTok.
It was him.
ano today imo ba go or
Okay ra magito to rin. Ito kasi mura na. Mura kadto pa yung patulog yamon mo. Mura na.
Okay. Tulad lingon.
Ito. Pwede ala putol-putol ba?
Pero wala
Ano ba?
ko point eh. Basi.
Okay naman yan.
Basig ako
Kung man sa it was him, kinsay sunod.
Ako.
Okay naman ito.
Okay na to. Kita ko. Stop.
kapit na.
Yan na lang sa page.
Tulog.
Ka-accuse.
Hey, bro.
Someone is
Hey, bro.
Brother na ko. Sunod na po i-hearing na ko.
Eh.
Kapit na.
Kay page.
Ah, right.
Ha?
Prosecutor. Call your next witness counsel.
1, 2, 3.
As neighbors, were you friends with the accused?
I cannot say that we are friends. Rather,
Do you know anything about the status of the accused?
I know that he is married, that no children, and that his niece is living with them because she also works in the fields.
Do you know if accused has been previously convicted or charged for any crime? No further questions, Your Honor.
Call your next witness counsel.
Baile pa magkakutabi.
Ay.
May color.
Bakit ka na dyan, camera woman?
So, ginawa siya.
Okay na ko? Okay na?
Wala pa gani ko, may color
Oy, dili oy, ang tubagan na ni dito man no further
Bailo na
questions.
gyud.
Your Honor, si dito man na any cross examination for the defense.
No?
So, kato.
Okay na to?
Siya na mo sulti.
Dili na ako ng pag-delete.
Asa na kita po agreement?
Ilan ako ng
Any cross examination for the defense.
Ilan ako ng delete.
Ubos sa gilingon ni Bailey na no further questions, Your Honor. My God, Your Honor.
Your Honor, bakit ka natutulog?
I'll make the third page. Oh, third to the last.
Sinaman, Your Honor, bakit ka naka-checkered?
Your Honor, baka gusto, palit tayo.
Reliance mo na mga.
Pantalon pa dyan.
Hindi kita na makakita.
Tapos naka-rebellious ka pa, kunti ka para kang nag-jogging boy.
Ay, sala, dahil niya ay Bailey.
O gani, wala na ko nakuha nila.
Para, Your Honor.
Ay, pag-print na.
Para, Honor.
Magkuhan na. Pag-arrange ko.
Dayon cut, dayon ako na po.
Ako na po, dapat mo mas.
Kuwan sa gani, cut gani.
Iyahan na to.
Kumanya, cut na po din.
Ano na kagingan ka no further questions?
Oh.
Iyahan mo na.
Tukan ni kalau
Cut
sakit
na
kung
niya.
nagitutok ko naman.
Sige.
So, isa na stop ko. Manguna yung sinunod.
Isa ko na ito na.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ang martilyo kuha mo natin ron.
1, 2, 3, start.
Ini.
Ini.
Ini cross examination. Sir.
Ini po.
Hindi, pa ma. Face to
Ini.
face.
Sige na, start na. Time is good.
1, 2, 3, start.
Any cross examination. Sure. Sabi sa
Wala natin naman no.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Natawa sa ako.
Ayun, lapit to ba?
Kung ano ako, manis pa ako, pwede kitawa.
Ginamit na rin, ma. 1,
Anong tanaw mo?
Hindi ko dali mong isip. Tawag dali sa prosecutor. Kami call, hello?
Hello, bebe. Hello, bebe.
Tubaga lang, dahil kaya basi balik mo na sa mga.
Hello, bebe.
Tubaga lang, kaya balik mo na tayo, masamot ka.
Any cross examination. Ang sama na siya.
Ay, no.
Any cross examination.
Ay, di
Any cross examination for the defense.
Subject.
Ay, si Conde. Ano?
Sige, sige. Balik na daw tao pala yun.
Mga kanya.
Any cross examination for the defense.
Hello, bebe. Hello, bebe.
Kaya nagis mama ko pa ilan yung maritis kay kahawa.
Hindi lang, hindi lang.
Sige, kasama ka. Sige, gilit nila ka.
No, Your Honor.
Sige, kaya.
Ano, battery low, 20%? Oh my God.
Kaya pala,
Ay, gawin na lang ko lang. Gawin na lang ko lang.
1, 2, 3, start.
Any cross examination.
Sos, my God naman!
Uy, nabaho, nagluto.
Ako na siya, humingon. Battery na, nagpulol. Magpulol na kasi.
Shotgun ka rin?
Nasawa lang
Dali,
yan.
dali, dali.
Shutdown na daw na.
Gigi, gigi.
One, one, two, three, start.
Any cross-examination.
Isulot na lang niya, oh.
Examination.
Last.
Examination.
Examination.
Sige, layara. Examination.
Yes.
One, two, three, start.
Any cross-examination for the defense.
Lingkod na dito doon.
Michael Mercer.
Wala na siya drag collector.
Ay, sakto ka na sa sakto pa man to. Kung ano ikat diretso palakta sa. Nainis na ako dyan ha.
Uspa. Oy, judge.
Balan.
Checkered. Uspa.
Ayun, tao. Kung tinagpong po yung gawad. Ato. Gigi.
Sarong gagal.
Di pa yung kapit na naman ako.
Ang tao dito.
Yan na.
Ay, lantaw sa kamera dahil tuman mali ko solte. One, two, three, start.
Any cross-examination for the defense. Defense.
No, Your Honor.
Defense.
Wala ito ba gala?
Defense.
Siya na.
Babalik. Dahil suspect.
Ay, kung buhay mo ito ba nga?
Wala.
Na, mo ba sinita ko kay aputa na defense.
Wala
na.
Ay, siya ko ba siya to?
Narito naman ako.
Wala. Di.
So dili na dahil na siya. Sige na.
Hindi ka na to?
I-rate na yes, Your Honor.
Ako na ni. Ako na.
Uy.
Ano sabi niyo? Are there no more evidence to be
Michael,
presented?
the third witness.
I call the third witness na.
Asa lang mo gagawin mo?
Pero nailabot niya. May. Dapat naman sa nalasan.
Wala nila mo? Are there no more evidence?
Second to the last na niyo?
Second to the last.
Oh, di last na. Second.
Third witness.
Last na ito.
Gamay ka lang.
Last na ito. Nakikabalik ko ng last yung
Okay na, dali.
ito, maglagot. Ito ko din reaction.
Sige, gahulan.
Ano ba di ay?
Aw. Jesse, ka naman dali mo. Kung dili na, Josh, yun ang chicken.
Sila na pa ako.
Isa na na eh.
Prosecutor.
Michael,
Lang. 1, 2, 3, start.
May I call our third witness, Your Honor.
Call your next.
Sorry.
Parang manawag ka kami na.
Kanina. Nadilastar ba? Ang gamot
Sige.
So, oy, Josh, na naka-checker. Tara, humabi.
Ano to
Sino
ni?
may mga kagawila? Ito na.
Balik na.
Sige. Sure.
Ay, nagtanaw lang sa camera. Kay Guwapo
nabalik
ka
man.
na.
Okay.
Dari ko lang daw niya kayo.
Isa kadali.
Radyo big judge. Tanaw mo sa camera. Magsusunod din siya.
Ano po sa
Gusto mo talaga na sa sayo.
Sige, tambay.
Yung one ko.
Sige, sure. Sige, perfect na yun. Wala ka na sa'yo. Sige.
1, 2, 3, start.
May I call our third witness, Your Honor.
Call your next witness, counsel.
Our third witness, Your Honor, is Dr. Desabel Bello, the NBI Medical Legal Officer who conducted katuna.
Dito, kolekta.
Wala kong diyan eh. Nag-uok.
Pagtawag mo ko siya nga, pwede na siya katindog ng ninilakaw.
Sige, G.
Si Bilo.
Balik-balik.
Ikan dyan sa kuarme.
Order coach. Ikan din ito? Sige, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, start.
May I call our third witness, Your Honor.
Call your next witness, counsel.
Our third witness, Your Honor, is Dr. Desabel Bello, the NBI Medical Legal Officer who conducted examinations on the victim in the morning following the incident.
Swear the witness.
Batman. For the interpretation, Your
Lakat na ito.
Ito ko tayo.
Wala siya, wala.
Kuha.
Pag swear the witness, tindog ka dahil, sir.
Ilan tayo, ano?
Tulog ka ba?
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, start. Jessa.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth in this hearing?
Yes, I do.
Will you please state your name, age, status, address, and other personal circumstances?
I am Dr. Desabi Bello. Ano may kami?
Pila mo edad?
Ayan kay siya ka.
Pila mo edad? Buta lang 30, 30
Ang
lang
iyang
30.
kutis, doctor kayo, dermatologist.
Mamula ko siya. Mamula.
Maulog ka.
Sunod ka ha, bantay ka.
Ikutan niyo.
Sorry na kung judge.
Nasa to sugod.
Dito na sa mga pagkakas na kayo. Nalala mo I am.
Ganun?
Dili, sa imuha.
Sa imo na, kan.
Will you please state your name?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
Will you please? Balik. Please.
Place.
Please.
Please.
Place, give place.
Please, yeah, please.
1, 2, 3, start.
Will you please state your name, age, status, address, and other personal circumstances?
I am Dr. Desabi Bello, 28 years old, unmarried, a resident of Baez City. I am a medical legal officer in BI, Baez City.
Your witness, counsel.
We offer the testimony of Dr. Desabi Bello as corroborative evidence to formally testify the content of the medical legal report.
Proceed.
One of your findings states that the victim's hymen showed lacerations at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock positions.
Yes.
Will you please tell us what do these lacerations mean?
At 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock indicates the position of the injuries sustained by the
Stand by the victim, you know.
There, mas malapit dito.
At 3 o'clock na.
3 o'clock.
Pamay ka na ako.
Wait na, wait na.
Yun na, wag na, kaya malubat ka ron.
High blood din ako.
Ganahan mo priso, no?
Yun na, nakakaya Cristo.
Gabay na lang, yung take ko siya lang. Ayan, computer daw.
Sige, ganyan.
Ako ngayon, buka na kong roll.
Balik mo ang istorya, mate.
At 3 o'clock.
Sige.
at 3
Sa
o'clock.
asa.
At 3 o'clock.
Sabi mo daw.
1. Wait, sige to, naka-checkered. Ako nag-graba.
Executor ka.
Ay, siya na, judge.
Judge.
Gilihok, kamot ka rin. 1,
Balik na siya.
2, 3, start.
At 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock indicates the position of the injuries sustained by the victim in her private internal organ.
What could have caused these lacerations you found?
It could be caused by a blunt object or a violence.
Duha na lang, duha na lang.
Right.
Kapila ko dito.
Yes, take it.
Yes, big take ko. Sige. Isa ha. Ay, sa ko si kapito ba? 1, 2, 3, start.
Could it be caused by a private organ of a man forced to penetrate the vagina of the victim?
Yes, ma'am.
How about this entry which I quote? Rupture with remnants of the hymen within the vaginal opening. Tell us what does it mean?
It simply means that if the hymen is ruptured, there is a penetration of the vagina.
The alleged crime was committed on May 20, 2021 and you examined her on May 21, 2021. Could you tell us if the injuries you found on the private organ of the victim are compatible to the date of infliction?
There is a fresh injury. It could only be recent. It could be less than 3 days. I examined her a day after. Yes, ma'am, the injury are compatible with the date of infliction.
Still, in your medical certificate, it shows that you conducted another procedure, which is the vaginal swab. Could you tell us?
Still.
Gutom ka po.
Still. Still.
Still your medical.
Pupundo lagi.
Spermatozoa. Balik ka na. Still. Still na?
Pero matuza.
Still loving you?
Marv.
Uy.
Sino yung kalabato na?
One, two, one, two, three, start. Isa. 1, 2, 3.
Still in your medical certificate, it shows that you conducted another procedure, which is the vagina swab. Could you tell the court of your findings?
A vagina swab of the victim yielded a positive result for spermatozoa.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Any cross-examination?
Natulog.
Cross-examination.
Judge, ilang ulit mo na yan.
Yan sa last part.
Gusto mo palit tayo?
No, Your Honor. Okay.
Any cross-examination for the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Are there no more evidence to be presented by both parties?
And Your Honor, for the prosecution.
None, Your Honor, for the defense.
Pizza, di kami yung group na? Kay Cruz, kami man eh.
Oh, naman na rin.
Naman dire.
Vote pa lang sa kutana. Okay na kayo, vote mo lang pa. Nakita na ito.
Kalma na, gilip pati ka.
Wala rin guys.
Okay, last na rin.
Sabi na ako na kayo.
Balik na. Balik na ta dire. Lingkod na. Video sa inyo sana. Balik.
Ah, sige. 1, 2, 3, start.
Order for this case. The prosecution and the defense had already presented all of their respective witnesses, and that they manifested the intention to raise its case. So ordered. Are there any more cases?
None, Your Honor.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Tama ka? Sakto ha?
Ay, tawa dyan.
Ay, bitaw.
Sa video, kay Isay.
Tatawa.
Lamoy na. Pagkali ka nawa sa mga check-in gapuan.
Wala may kitchen yung mga sa akin. Ikaw
Huwag
ni
mo
Judge.
kita sa video.
Sige na.
Taro ka
Ay,
Judge.
ito yun. Sab. Tara mo na akong kuhan.
Ay, ang katawa
Isa
pa
ka
kay.
members of the
Wala
verdict.
dia, wala bimili katawa na yung
Balik so, there.
Member.
Order. Members.
1, 2, 3, start.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Members of the jury, on the case of John Christian Agapito versus people of the Philippines, what you say?
Your Honor, the members of this jury find the defendant guilty.
Therefore, the accused Mr. John Christian Agapito is found guilty.
Tigno ka ta tayo.
Katulog din na dugdug ko.
Up! Isa na. Mas-
Ano ba siya? Pirit ka lang boy ah.
Wala na wikuan ni Rene.
Nindog ba na?
Tigno ka na tayo. Unsa na greeting? Dire ra,
O, di na mo ano.
Yeah, sure. Dali mo ka sa... Sige, dyan, sa kanan rin eh. Last na bitaw na eh.
Manindog ka tanan din para summer.
1, 2, 3.
Therefore, the accused Mr. John Christian Agapito is found guilty. This court dismisses you and thanks for a job well done. This court is...
Judge, pag
Hereby adjourn. Adjourn.
Last good.
Court.
Last good.
Videohan mo dahil mo nang. Dire.
Last good.
Pwede ako pala ng ting duga kay Ferdinand na.
Hindi na ginawa sa'yo.
Balik na.
This court is...
Lumo ka.
Ako sa naon. Oo, naon na.
Birara ako sinina, anak ka dito na ba?
One.
Ayun.
Meron din.
Okay, ma. Daot ko. 3.
4.
Therefore, the accused Mr. John Christian Agapito is found guilty. Members of the jury, this court dismisses you and thanks for a job well done. This court is hereby adjourned.
Uy, sabi dapat nalipay na. Oy. Ano saman mo? Puti ikaw sa aspat ito. Dapat na malakpak ka din ka sa nakabuli ako. Ikaw mo tiyan. Di ba di ba mapalakpak sila go?
Tapos dire ka lang mga ganas mo to ba?
Oh, di mana din kami. Mindset ba?
Agapito.
Agapito. Tarawan na. Dili pa yung kaya. Diyan kita dyan mo eh.
Agapito.
Sige, hapit na.
Si Agat.
10% remaining.
Last.
Just double time, guys. 1, 2, 3, start.
Therefore, the accused Mr. John Christian Agapito is found guilty.
Uy, ayan mo kanta ko nila.
Nabali ang Giortini. Nabali. Taro nga dyan.
Ayaw ko lang tawag. Katawa ko. Okay, Rodrigo.
Wala lang, ang grabe mo lang tawin mo.
Give up. Last ka lang, give up. Ay, ha?
Bisilan pa rin mo checker drone ba?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, start.
Therefore,
Ikaw. Uy,
Kailan katawa ko?
pawalan mo. Pawalan.
Oy, matala ko.
katawa.
Last. Yeah, shutdown ba yung kain?
Sakto naman
May dalayan na.
Sige.
1, 2, 3, start.
Therefore, the accused Mr. John Christian Agapito is found guilty. Members of the jury, this court dismisses you and thanks for a job well done. This court is hereby adjourned.
Court is hereby.
Mr. John Christian Agapito.
Picture.
Picture.
Picture sa picture. Dali. Ayun mo ba?
Kasi malimot sila, dato na.
Dali ninyo, hapit na 9% na lang.
Picture din.
Mas mami. Ay, sa ipang-ayos na ninyo, be.
Ayaw, kaya mo sunod.
Kailan lang mo. Okay. Okay, dali. Masa kayo na ibol na. Sige pa to. Balik sa.
Balik sa dabo na kay.
Sila mo, gawin naman sila niya.
Sila na katawan kayo. Wala sa kabalang asa.
Oy, wala. Sila rin bahala na.
Wala ko, ano yung kuwarang
Ay, ala sa akin. Uy, sige na, plaster na mo. Dali na. Ready?
Wala kusog si ako ngayon. Nawat pa niya.
Hoy, mag-ilis. Hoy, ayaw ka buhayin mo ang pantalon. Ginusto ko yan, ha? Sige. Panindigan mo na. Panindigan mo na.
Ako tumakas, judge na.
Sigawan, judge. Ako tiglawas ni judge. Hindi kita nung dire.
Wala ba? Kaya, judge mo.
If you're a crime, nalagsaktan ka?
Naging white, anak. Check
Ako
it.
ba
Okay?
Uy, di ko pa rin.
Hindi na naging wala, John. Hindi kita gito na akong checker. Lagi na
Hindi na ako rin medical legal.
Dali kami kaya. Nakita na tanan mo ano?
Kita ko naman tanan, bilay na, oy. No, kita tanan ba?
Tinatawan ko sa dapat kasi Kyoto sa kanila.
Oh, delete.
Dire judge kaya mo.
Makadya sa pagkakap.
Ano mo ba? Ang half pila ka buok gani? Ang half diri gidapit na sa inyo upat ka buok ana tapos ang half diri dapit ka pa ana. Interview. Maranchada. Sabi mo.
Ano ba, nice?
Ano
Ano?
mga pinatuang pag...
1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3. Jason, usap.
Waki.
1, 2,
Wakiki.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Selfie. Uy, selfie.
Pag-ika. Job well done. Congrats.
Okay. Nasa may kono niya, dito na niya.
Hit mark.
Yes, Mark. Tapos pag yung malakaran, baka wala din na take ay nakuan.
Sila ko nila kami. Medyo ano lang talaga na.
Medyo na to ito biningagi.
Kaya sa mic. Ang sa mic.
Well done, guys.